Look at the stains on my shirt to start my day. That's just how I start my day every day. I spill something. I can never wear white. If I wear white, it will not be white by the end of the day. I could not touch anything, not drink anything. If I have a white shirt on, a bird is going to shit on it. Someone's going to bleed on it. I don't know what's going to happen, but that's just me. So, I had another video up here on JVTV2 that was pretty mean, and then I found out the person may be retarded I was talking about, or what's the word with that, slow or developmentally disabled or something like that, and I don't want to be that kind of dick, so I did take that video down. And yeah, thanks Eric for pointing that out. Thanks for making me feel like a real dick in the middle of the night where I already hate myself. So yeah, thank you, great friend. But no, he was right to point it out. So then I got a call from my older brother last night, and that made me know what I should probably put up in its place, because I believe he's developmentally disabled. Listen, my brothers are freaking useless. I'm getting tired of my brothers really, really fucking fast. All of them. You're all a bunch of shitheads. What the fuck is wrong with you? When somebody like me is saying, oh my God, what is wrong with you? You should reevaluate your life, because I thought I was the bad one out of the bunch. I was always the mean one, and they still, if you ask them, they'll say I am. Okay, let's start with the older one, okay? We'll start with him. He calls me last night. First off, let me explain about him. I'm going to call him Billy Ray. Billy Ray was born in Chicago, raised in Chicago for pretty much, 10, 11, 12, till he just, went off and did his own thing. I know, 10, 11, 12 he did. And it's a long fucking story, but I'll tell it later. And he comes back to Chicago after about a year, 2 years to visit me and my other brother, and then he's like got a hillbilly accent, and he's Southern all of a sudden. Like he lived in the hood. He lived in the hood in Chicago. He didn't live in the suburbs or anything like that. He went out, probably talking normal. I was really young. He's like 12, 13 years older than me. And then he comes back and talking like this here and talking about, Yankee pride and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, who are you? You ran with gangs in this fucking area. What the fuck are you talking about? So, and I love the guy. The guy works super, super hard. I'll get the positive out of the way. He's a trucker. When he'll call me up and say shit like, so I've been here trucking about 100 hours this week. Got to go home, take care of my kid and all that. And then afterwards, my bitch ex-wife sued me some more fucking alimony. Have given her enough. That kid's fucking 30 years old by now. So I got to go flip a house. After I'm done flipping a house, got to get up, go back to work, and do another 100 hours, and then I got a side job at McDonald's so I could supplement my income. It's like, Jesus, he worked a lot, but it's not my fault. God hates you. So and what else about him? He always will call with these injuries and this weird shit like it's nothing. Like, what was it, last year or something? I called, I was like, yeah, so I was working under a car, and the car had been on for a while, and all of a sudden, I was fiddling around with it as a hillbilly will do, and all of a sudden, the hot oil came out all over me, burned half my fucking arm off. My arm was kind of hanging, like strips of chicken kind of hanging off it, so I put some salve on that motherfucker, wrapped it up, and I went and I voted for Trump. But I mean, it's serious. And he was like in the hospital, and he's just like, I gotta. When can I leave? Can you just like take the dead skin off so I go back to work? I got a truck. I got a load I gotta take tomorrow over to Poughkeepsie. I don't want to be around New York because I'm city folk. You are city folk. Stop it. So, and he thinks I'm super mean. He thinks I'm really, really mean. That's the funniest part about my brothers is he's not mean at all. He's a really nice guy down there. He's just, he's a little slow. But and I'm gonna show you why. So he called me last night. And he texted me first, and he said something like, yeah, you doing okay down there? Everything okay down there? I'm like, what? That's really cryptic. What's going on? So then I said, everything's cool. What's up? He's like, you got time to call? You got time to call? I was like, let me finish jerking off, and then, yeah. So I called him back. I'm like, what's up, dude? And first of all, he's on the road, and I can't understand a word he's saying. Like, I hear a truck horn beeping. I hear, hey, it's my road too, motherfucker. My road to kiss my hillbilly ass. I'm trying to get around your fat ass. Fuckers playing with me tonight. I ain't time for this shit. I ain't got time for this shit. So then he's like, wanted to call you up. So I heard about down there in Chicago this weekend about what was 60, 72 people got shot. Well, turns out, Trump is trying to stop that. And right there, I just wanted to mute him. Right there, I just wanted to put my head down and pretend I was listening. Go, but it's gold. It is. Because he's not just right wing, which, fine, whatever. Like, okay. I might not agree, but whatever. He is super right wing. He's so right, he can't turn left. He doesn't know what's left. What do you mean you want me to go? I know how to go right, but what is this left? Are you a Nazi? I think you're a Nazi or you're a Mexican. I'm not sure. So then he proceeds to tell me, and I could listen to this shit forever, his little theories about stuff. Because he listens to those like really fake news sites, not like CNN or whatever he says. But I'm like talking about, somebody just, some, angry Republican wrote something, like Hillary Clinton, like ate a baby's face this morning. And he's like, oh my God, did you hear the latest news? No, it's from Jack Meoff, at Blibbity Blow News, which I heard from a friend of mine, Ray is a really reputable outfit, that Hillary Clinton, to sustain her longevity, she's actually 3,000 years old, eats baby faces. No, I don't. See, Jason's laughing at me again. You think you're fucking funny, fucker, and you're not. You're right here. So then he goes like this. He goes, I said, yes, there were 72 shootings in Chicago this weekend. I said, but what the media likes to ignore to everybody, and what I've said before here, I've lived in Chicago for 42 years. I've never seen one shooting. Never. The media would have you believe I have, and that every day I'm dodging bullets to get to work and all that stuff. Have I heard some? Yeah, probably. Yeah, I've heard a lot of gunshots. Never seen one shooting. Never seen a dead body laying in the street. I'm tripping over on my way to work. It's bullshit. It's in certain areas that's been sequestered too. We can go into that, but it's a whole different discussion. And they're far from me. I mean, they just are. I'm not saying I work in a shit neighborhood. Trust me, I work in the hood, so I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Even in this hood, I haven't seen many shootings. Well, I haven't seen any shootings. I haven't. I've seen police cars and shit. I've seen fights. That's pretty much it. It's pretty much anywhere. So he get this number that they're running with and everything like that. It's in a few isolated spaces in Chicago where a bunch of let's face it, a bunch of hood rats got together, decided to act hood ratish, and then hood rat shit happens. What a shock. So, and plus we have a mayor that sucks and a fucking governor that sucks, and they both blame each other like, you suck, you suck. You both fucking suck. I can't wait till both of you get out of office. You both fucking nightmares. And don't get me started with the Republican or Democrat shit, because one's a Democrat, one's a Republican. They both blow ass. One's a greedy fuck, the mayor. Greedy fuck, just the greediest fuck you ever seen in your life. A little angry little pit bull motherfucker. I can't stand him. But dude, goddamn thing. Talks about these big projects he wants to. Fix the potholes, you asshole. Then we'll talk later. The governor, I don't even know what he does. I don't know. I think he just sits and fingers his asshole all day. I have no idea. And then he just smells his finger afterward. So, I'm like, yes, I'm aware of the 72, people killed in like 24 hours or something thing. I try to explain to him it's in these one areas, and he's like, I said, remember the areas you kind of grew up in? Remember those areas? Yeah, it's over there. That's where it happened. Ray, with your fucking hillbilly accent. Where did that come from? He's like, well, see, the thing is, what you don't know, and I'm going to tell you right now because I heard it on the Alex Jones show. I'm like, oh. Let's listen to the puffy cokehead and then recite his garbage. Okay, great. Like, well, see, what they're going to do, probably try to do, is they're going to try to impose martial law, Now, it's fine if they do it to the coloreds. But, if they start doing it to them regular folks and all that, like, you don't want that shit. I mean, because it's going to spread from the areas where the people and the banksters are. You used to be one. What are you talking about? We're just going to spread from that area. And then, because this is Hillary and Obama, and they're still trying to control from behind the scenes. That's why this Russia thing's all bullshit. Obama put that out there on a visit to Kenya with some Kenyan tribes people. And I heard they did a voodoo ceremony to make Trump, really do badly in the election in November. So if he loses and the Republican Party loses a lot of seats, it's because we know Obama has performed a weird voodoo ritual in the middle of Kenya. Now, they're not going to tell you that on CNN. Fox News, of course, they'll tell you everything that's true. But except for that Shepard Smith, I can't stand him. Fuck him. I'm that little faggot. But so, I listen to some of this. I'm sitting there and I'm just like, why am I talking to you? At a certain point, I'm just like, why am I listening to this? And I'll try to say, well, it's not everywhere and it's not exactly true. No, it is. Because then he pulls out some other fake news source and I have to deal with that shit. And also, we all know about Pizzagate. You heard about Pizzagate, which was proven to be totally untrue, but okay, fine. Hillary Clinton was running a little pedo ring under a pizza shop. Hillary Clinton has never been in a pizza shop. Look at her. That bitch ain't never been in a pizza shop. She's too good for a pizza shop. That bitch she's this little hoity-toity bitch. You could tell that. She probably didn't even know you, but hey, Hillary Clinton, you want some pizza? What is this pizza, this fattening thing you're offering? No, I'm better. Come, stop it. Give it to the poor. Just give it to the poor. Where's my sushimi and my, vinaigrette? No, so she don't know what it is. So he makes up this shit like that, and I'm sitting there trying to deal with him, and he'll be the one to tell you I'm the prick. That's the thing. If you ever talk to him, he'll be the one to... Chicago. Wait, maybe it's a shooting. Let me look. Nope, somebody passed out from the heat. Anyway, it's been so fucking hot here. Anyway, he'll always be the one to tell you I'm a prick. That's what I love the most, because I make fun of him constantly. He'll be like, I love everybody, but Jay's a little son of a bitch. I mean, I love him to death, but shit, he's a little asshole. He calls, I'll say, hey, how's everybody doing? He pretends, he goes, no habla español, motherfucker. I don't know who you are, and hang up on me. He's not funny. Thinks he is. I don't know what's wrong with him. Like right now, when I called the other night, right, I start talking to him, trying to tell him how it is in the world. And all of a sudden I hear hillbilly, like banjo music playing. I'm like, listen, stop playing that off your iPod whenever I call and laughing in the background, because I know what you're fucking doing. I'm just trying to help your fucking, goddamn Yankee ass, but you don't want to listen, so that's fine. He just fucking trips me out. But he's got a heart of gold and all that. And then he said about the wall. That was the best part. He's like, so I leave my Trump sign all over my car. And they tell me, because I moved to Iowa recently, you better take that down in a certain neighborhood. I said, listen, ain't nobody gonna mess with my Trump sign. Okay, I got all over my car. I got my I love Trump's balls in my face bumper sticker. I love Trump's semen. Wish I could taste it. That sticker's on the front of my car. Trump's got a huge, enormous cock. Don't listen to what anybody else says. I got that. Like, that's good. That spray paint on top of my fucking pickup. And ain't nobody gonna tell me I can't put my things about Trump on my car. Blah, 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 blah. Wait till he's had his tires flattened 80,000 times already. So, in certain areas that flies, in certain areas it don't. So he's like, he goes, so, of course, everybody knows that jobs have increased 1 billion% under Trump, right? And I was telling my buddy about this. He kind of like one of them lefties like you probably. And talk about, no, that's not exactly true. I'm like, listen, with the surplus of money we're getting, we're going to build that wall so the Mexicans can't come over here. Now, I don't mean the ones that are here and make tacos, because, I live with me a good fucking taco stand. We're going to need those once in a while. But I'm talking about ones, the packs of them that come over here. And, Jay, they're responsible for the shooting. Because it's a dreamer, what's it again? Dreamer fun time, dreamer city. It's a dreamsicle city. And your mayor's responsible for that shit. So you want to blame the Mexicans. I didn't hear any Mexicans or Hispanics involved in the shootings this weekend. It was primarily, there might have been a few, but it was primarily African Americans, I believe. No. What I think happened there? I think Hillary Clinton dressed up as an African American, and then she had a bunch of Mexicans spray paint themselves black and then do these crimes. Now, hear me out now. Stop laughing. Stop. You're not fucking funny. She had them do these crimes and then put it onto the colors. And then he's like about this wall. So the wall is going to be built, he thinks, with the surplus of money we have. Although the coal mining jobs, all that shit that he promised hasn't come back at all. He doesn't want. When you start to give him facts, he just starts to go, I can't hear you. Hello? Shh, I can't hear you. Then I said, what if they tunnel under? And my favorite part, he goes, well, they got a solution for that, but we're not supposed to know about it. I'm like, oh, well, please tell me. He's like, well, they start tunneling under. We're going to collapse them tunnels with bombs. You think the government's going to set up these little areas like, any Mexicans get over today? Did they get over? Did they make it to America? They're tunneling under. All right, give me some explosives. So a bunch of crazy hillbillies like you are going to be out there blowing shit up on the fucking borders. I can't deal with this. And my other brother, let's get his little ass for a second. Like my younger brother. So over here, he's been helping me out with a few shifts because I had to let somebody go recently. You can kind of guess by somebody who hasn't been in the videos in a while. Story there. But I had to let somebody go. So I said, can you cover a few shifts? Because he used to work here like 10, 11 years ago. He said, yeah, fine. I'll work here. Fine. And his idea of working here is not working here. I come in here, you have to straighten up the room and all that. There's DVDs kind of flying half out. Him coming here, sitting on his little fat ass. He's not fat. I just like to say that. He's sitting on his little ass and not doing shit. Sitting on his ass, talking on his new iPhone. He was quick to tell me he got a new iPhone. Like, I got the new iPhone 10. I don't give a flying fuck. Stick it up your ass. Just do the fucking work. Can you cover tonight? He did this shit the other night. I couldn't believe it. He's like, I gotta leave early tonight. You just got there. You just restarted here. What the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, well, my friend is having a dinner and I forgot about it. So I gotta leave. I'm gonna close up the store around 6, right at peak time. Why not? Just figure I will. And you don't have to come in. Just rest and have a good day and all that shit. Dummy, stop it. Just stop it. I want to. He's like this big. I'm gonna dwarf toss him. I swear to Christ. Fucking you people are nuts. I got Jethro over here who's talking about the end of times with Hillary Clinton. I got him who I come in here just fucking movies like on the floor and shit like that. You must have seen them leaving. Useless, both of you. Okay, they got their good points too, but you know, I'm sure. If they ever make a video on me, I'm gonna deny everything. But I don't know. So I would share it and get it off my chest. So that's it. Let's go. I'm gonna blame this video that made me do it. They made me do it. And fucking, it's Hillary Clinton and her Illuminati's they've tapped the cell phones and they've been hypnotizing me to go against our dictator. So that's why I've been saying all this shit. So.